Hey there, folks! Welcome back to another deep dive into the fascinating and often perplexing world of pharmaceuticals. Tonight, we're diving into the wild world of Big Pharma and their on-again, off-again love affair with your brain. It's a story filled with twists, turns, and a lot of pills. Yeah, you heard me right, your brain. That incredible organ that makes you, well, you. That squishy 3-pound organ that controls, well, everything. From your thoughts and emotions to your movements and memories. Now, Big Pharma, they're like that friend who's always chasing the next big thing. Always on the lookout for the next big trend to capitalize on. They love a good trend, especially if it means making money. And let's face it, there's a lot of money to be made in the world of mental health. And let's be honest, there's a lot of money to be made from our minds. The potential profits are enormous. For a while there, Big Pharma was all over mental health. They were producing medications at an unprecedented rate. They were churning out pills like a Pez dispenser, promising to cure everything from anxiety to depression with a little white tablet. It was a booming business. But then, something strange happened. They pulled back, went quiet. It was as if they had vanished overnight. Like a bad Tinder date, they ghosted us. So, what gives? Why the sudden change of heart? Why did Big Pharma ditch our brains for a while there? What caused them to step back from such a lucrative market? And more importantly, why are they back? What has changed in the industry to bring them back into the fold? Stick around, folks, because things are about to get interesting. We're about to uncover the secrets behind Big Pharma's rocky relationship with our brains. Remember those pills I mentioned? The ones that were supposed to be miracle cures? Well, turns out they weren't so miraculous after all. Side effects popped up like mushrooms after a rainstorm. And the effectiveness, let's just say, results varied. On top of that, developing new drugs is expensive, like really expensive. And the brain? Oh boy, it's a complicated organ. Figuring out how to tinker with it without causing more problems than you solve is no easy feat. So, Big Pharma, faced with dwindling profits and a research black hole, decided to cut their losses. They packed up their labs and went looking for easier targets, like, say, erectile dysfunction. Turns out, it's a lot simpler to get a rise out of something down there than it is to fix what's going on up here. But hold on to your hats, folks, because Big Pharma is back. Yes, the pharmaceutical giants are making a grand re-entry into the mental health arena. That's right, they're knocking on our skulls once again, this time with promises of new and improved treatments. These aren't just any treatments. They're claiming to be revolutionary. So what changed? Firstly, the mental health crisis is real, folks. It's not just a buzzword, it's a global emergency affecting millions. It's like the entire world simultaneously decided to have a collective nervous breakdown. Anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues are skyrocketing, and where there's a crisis, there's an opportunity. Especially for companies that specialize in selling solutions. Big Pharma sees this as a golden chance to step in. Secondly, remember that whole "the brain is complicated" thing? Well, it's true, and it's more complex than we ever imagined. Well, scientists have been busy little beavers. They've been making breakthroughs in understanding how our brains work. These discoveries are opening new doors. We're talking cutting-edge stuff like gene editing and personalized medicine. These advancements could change the way we treat mental health forever. It's like the Wild West of neuroscience out there. New frontiers are being explored every day, and of course, where there's innovation, there's money to be made. The financial world is taking notice. Investors, smelling that sweet, sweet profit, are pouring billions into mental health startups. They're betting big on the future of mental health solutions. It's a gold rush, folks, and Big Pharma doesn't want to be left holding the pickaxe. They're diving in head first, ready to stake their claim in this booming market. Section 4, the big players who's cashing in on our sanity? So, who are these brave souls venturing back into the mental health arena? Well, buckle up, because it's a who's who of the pharmaceutical world. We've got Johnson & Johnson, a company that usually sells baby shampoo, now dabbling in psychedelic drugs for depression. Pfizer, the folks behind Viagra, are now peddling pills for ADHD. It's enough to make your head spin. And it's not just the old guard. New companies with names you can't even pronounce are popping up like daisies. They're developing everything from AI-powered therapy apps to brain implants that zap away your anxiety. It's a brave new world out there, folks. And whether these treatments will actually work or just empty our wallets faster remains to be seen. Section 5. Should you invest? Riding the mental health wave. The mental health industry is booming. And it's not just a trend, it's a significant shift in how we approach well-being. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this the right time to jump in? John, you're saying this all sounds very exciting and mildly terrifying. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? But should I be investing in this mental health bonanza? Is it really worth the hype? Well, as someone who's legally obligated to remind you I'm not a financial advisor, I have to be careful with my words. I can't tell you what to do with your money. That's a decision only you can make. But what I can tell you is this. The mental health market is projected to be worth trillions in the coming years. Trillions, folks. That's a staggering amount. That's more money than I can even fathom. It's almost unimaginable. Of course, with any investment, there's risk. It's like riding a roller coaster, thrilling but unpredictable. These new treatments are still in their infancy. They're like young plants that need time to grow and mature. Some might turn out to be duds. Not every idea will be a winner. Others might have side effects that'll make your hair curl. It's a wild ride. But hey, that's the stock market for you. A place where fortunes are made and lost. A giant, unpredictable gamble where the house always wins, or something like that. It's a bit like rolling the dice in a casino. I don't know, I'm just a comedian. But if you do decide to invest, do your research and tread carefully. Section 6, the future of your mind. It's up to us. So, there you have it, folks. Big Pharma is back in the mental health game and they're not playing around. Whether this will lead to a revolution in mental health care, or just line the pockets of CEOs remains to be seen. But here's the thing, our minds are valuable. They're not just commodities to be bought, sold, and medicated. We need to be careful about who we trust with our mental well-being. So, the next time you see a shiny new ad for a pill that promises to erase your worries and make you happy, ask yourself, who's really benefiting from this? Is it you, or is it Big Pharma? And with that, folks, I'll leave you to ponder the future of your own mind. Because in the end, it's the one investment that truly matters.